Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are on the IAA here in Frankfurt, and the motto is Future Now, or as we say in Germany, Zukunft erleben. And if you go through the IAA, you can, of course, see a lot of things which will be the future. Germany's auto industry, who is shaping the future, is facing one of the greatest transformations in its history, the reinvention of mobility. If the auto industry is to continue to be able to maintain its lead on the world's markets, the companies will have to tackle a range of challenges. I mean, firstly, alternative drive technologies and electric mobility in particular, and secondly, automated and connected driving. Regarding the issue of driveline technology, the focus at the moment is mainly on the diesel problem in Germany. Let me be brief about this. It is important for the manufacturers to quickly correct the mistakes made in the past and to do all they can do to regain lost trust. Our common goal must be to cut pollution and, at the same time, to avoid bans on diesel cars across the German cities. But moving forward, this is just one part of the challenge. If we are to continue our success story as the world's top automobile country, we must keep promoting alternative forms of propulsion on a technology-neutral basis. In order to foster the development of electric mobility, we should consider a binding target for the ramp-up of electric mobility in Europe. This, together with digitization, is the next big thing. Communicating cars, the smart use of alternative drive technology, and autonomous driving. These are not prospects for a distant future. They are projects which are nearly ready for market. The new Mobility Forum here shows this most impressively. Good examples are the Drone Masters. Here, this is the online geodatic company, and Marquardt, a company having solutions for e-mobility. Ladies and gentlemen, our concept of the car is going to change completely. For the last 25 years, we saw it as a vehicle with an internal combustion engine which is owned and steered by one person. This concept forms the basis for cultural habits, complex regulations, a large infrastructure system, and services and business models offering a lot of jobs. In future, the concept of the car will become broader. The Greek word autos means self. This originally referred to the propulsion, but will soon apply to the control of the vehicle too. Connected cars will find their own way to the destination. They will stop at charging stations, avoid traffic jams and other dangers, and stream music. And at the end of the journey, the car will park itself and, if necessary, tell the garage it needs some maintenance work to do. The driver will not longer sit behind the steering wheel, but will control the car by an app. The vehicle will keep generating data which can be used to create new business models. This linking of services will bring different sectors together, and the semiconductor industry and the IT sector will be new partners on the scene. You see, this far-reaching change means that our auto industry will need to work hard to maintain its competitive edge. So this competition is a challenge for the German car industry in terms of investment and innovation and on the production structure. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, and I learned this going around here this morning, we are well equipped for this competition. We have a lot of strong points in the German car industry. Firstly, production, particularly on a mass scale, cannot be built up overnight. The major digital firms are strong on analyzing user patterns, but expertise in technical process, production process, mechanical engineering is something very different. German car firms are in the lead in many areas, such as aerodynamic bodywork or lightweight construction using aluminium and composites. Secondly, the car companies are well positioned to make the necessary investment in digitization. Business is going well, particularly for the component suppliers. Thirdly, when we speak of autonomous driving, we are talking about much more complex expertise in terms of both hardware and software. To top priority is human safety in and outside the vehicle. In both cases, safety first has to be the motto. And that is and will be the motto of the German car companies. And that is different from certain West Coast IT companies in the US. They seem to think that safety third is enough. Germany's car makers have long since embraced the integration of IT concepts in their vehicles. It is particularly true of embedded software, and German manufacturers can benefit from the experience and expertise here. Fourthly, German manufacturers are well-established brands which have a great reputation. Their client relations reach back a long way. They know their customers. That is a massive advantage because the customer's contact often tends to be the point targeted by digital competitors. They think about what the users want and offer products which are easier to access or even customized. That means that the better a car maker knows its clients and what they want, the better equipped it is for the competition. Building on these 4 key competitive advantages, you will be able to tackle the areas in which your new arrivals are still ahead of us. The digital companies are ahead on data analytics and big data, and they are still investing heavily, not least in artificial intelligence. Here, cooperation and size are the key factors for success. For this reason, we in Germany have started to combine our strength across the sectors. Thinking of the takeover of HERE, the mapping service by a consortium of German manufacturers, or of the cooperation on autonomous driving between BMW, Intel and Continental, or between Daimler and Bosch, or of the planned DIPP initiative of Daimler, HERE, Deutsche Bank, Allianz and others. However, there is one area in which we need to do better. We will need to keep the entire value chain of automotive production in Germany, and that must include battery production. Ladies and gentlemen, the new mobility world at the IAA is bringing together car makers, suppliers, IT providers, service providers, and companies in the semiconductor and aviation industry. I'm sure that you will make the most of this opportunity to build up contacts and to work on tomorrow's mobility. Thank you for listening and enjoy your stay at Frankfurt and the IAA.